Hey there folks, it's Ron from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools, and I've got a beer review today, as you can see probably kind of in front of you, right here from Founders. So you just saw it, bit better picture of it. Founders Dirty Bastard. I'm not really that up on that name. What a name for a beer. Dirty Bastard. I wouldn't name my beer that, I'll tell you that right now. I don't know, just doesn't seem to be the name. But anyways, we're talking about the brew. I got a chance to do a fine beer review on this, and I've heard about Founders, and they're really doing great, the brewery right now. And I got some did some due diligence on it, the brewery, and we'll go over that now with this review. This is Founders Brewery. I found it on two locations that this is in Portland, Maine, and it's not really. It's totally from Michigan, kind of like in the northwest of the middle of the country, I guess you could call it, in Michigan. They got a brewery in Detroit and Grand Rapids, and that's where they started. Was in Grand Rapids. Why I've seen on the internet, Portland, Maine, which is a big beer city out here on the East Coast, but this isn't from there, and I don't know why I've read that. But anyways, this was co-founded in 1997 by two gentlemen, Mr. Mike Stevens and Mr. Dave Engbers, E-N-G-B-E-R-S, Engbers. And they've done well. They had some problems financially wise a few years after they started. You know, the big bust with the craft beers, but they've bounced back better than ever. And doing really good. Founders really found its niche, I should say. When they had the oak barrels, the aged brandy in those barrels, bourbon aged barrels, and they have the beers in that, and it is really it is flavorful. I've had them, and they are good. That was in 2002, and they actually came out with those. As I'm reading here. This is a Scotch type ale. Now, I'm not really familiar with Scotch type ales until this year, and I had had one before. It was a unique flavor, and that's why I want to do a beer review on this. This here is 8.5% ABV. So the alcohol by volume is a little bit higher than a normal beer, which is usually 4.5 to 5.5. And it's got 50 international beer units, so that's a little bit high on a regular beer. I mean, this is an ale, but it's not billed as an IPA, so it's high for a regular beer. It's although IPAs go up to 100 international beer units, I know, but this is year round. Let's see. They have 7 different malts in this, imported malts. You import the malts for this. 7 different kinds. That is something. So I'm kind of like looking forward to having this brew. It's been a busy day today. It's the late afternoon. We did a lot today with my loving wife. And so now it's time for a brew. It's nice here. It's been warm. It was 79 degrees. Probably come down a little bit, so it was a warm day. I know some of the neighbors had gone over went to the beach today. It's during the week. They went to the beach, and I had to work. I had to do some work. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, they have partnership with a Spanish brewery in Spain. I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly or I'm murdering the name. Mahou, M-A-H-O-U. I don't mean to laugh. Mahou, but I'm laughing at myself really, because I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Mahou San Miguel. Mahou San Miguel. I think is the name of the Spanish brewery. It was a San Miguel beer of the Philippines. I had it, matter of fact, when I was in the Philippine Manila, to be exact, and I had it, the San Miguel, and I still have a bottle that I brought back from that. That was when I was in the Army many years ago. Confidence of the Army. All right, let's not talk any further. Let's open this up, and we got us a Craftsman. Gotta have that tool in your toolbox when you're doing light work and you're not working machinery or saws or anything, where you can every so forth take a swig of a nice cold beer. Okay, no further ado. Oh yeah, I know that would have a good aroma to it. Oh, we got our this came around again. Our Budweiser glass. This is from the 1950s, very popular. 55, that advertisement for Budweiser, those colors. And this was picked up. We purchased this when we, every summer when the kids were little, we'd go up to the brewery up in Merrimack, New Hampshire, as I said before. And great tour, second best tour I've ever been on. I mean, just seeing the Clydesdale horses there, it's just fantastic. And we always go to the gift shop, which is a big gift shop. And I hope to actually go there again soon. Always purchase something in the shop. All right, I'll be quiet. I tend to talk and talk and talk, get carried away. Oh, look at that! What a pour! That is nice. Look at that. It's got a ruby color to it. I don't know if you can pick up on it. We're in the shade here. It's all shady here. Sun's way over there. Sun's in the west, and it's away from us now. But as I look through it, it's got a ruby color. Real nice color to it. Oh. Semi-sweet from the malt. Get that semi-sweet smell. Oh. What fruit is that? It's cherries. It smells like cherries. And when you have a bunch of cherries, now I've had this a while ago, and I can't remember now if it has overtones of sweetness with it. So I'm getting the maltiness, I'm getting the fruitiness, like those fruits, besides the cherry, that sweet dates or figs, that kind of a aroma. All right, no further ado. Bottoms up. Oh, oh, that's good. That is good. Oh, that is flavorful. This is a rich beer. Didn't cost a lot. When I say rich, I mean in flavor. Mr. Stevens and Mr. Engber's, you didn't. Oh wait, but actually they did well starting, but they must have their brewmaster is brewing this up. It got a bit of sweetness, not a hell of a lot, minor bit of sweetness. The hops flavor is way in the back. The malt, the richness of the malt, the seven, like it says here, the seven different malts, imported malts. I would like to know malts with it. It's flavorful. Because of the 7 different malts, it does have the overtone of it is sweet, but not syrupy, not syrupy sweet or too sweet. It just, you know the malt is there. It's rich in malt. But it doesn't bring or leave behind the hops. At the end, as it goes down your throat, it's a bit of hoppiness. Almost like, excuse me, eating something and then at the very end it gets hot from spicy hop. Or this, at the end, is when you pick up on the hops. I'm just gonna put this down. Alright, I was at the VA, not the VA, not the Veterans, I was at the VFW, and there's a ton of jokes, and I like going there, stopping in once in a while, talk with the guys, and tons of jokes. And the joke I heard was, a guy walks into a bar, bellies up to the bar, and the bartender says, "Well, can I pour you one?" And he said, "Gee, kind of early for that, isn't it?" The guy says to the bartender, after the bartender says, "You know, can I pour you one?" The guy says, "It's kind of early for that, isn't it?" And the bartender looks astonished and says, "Oh, what do you mean?" He says, and the guy goes, "Asking such a stupid question." I thought that was funny. You know, stupid question. Pour you one. So automatically, if you go up to the bar, it means you're going to have something to drink. And, but anyway, I thought that was funny. So we'll end this here. Not a bad day in Massachusetts here. New England overall is pretty well the same weather up north. A lot colder up in northern Vermont, New York, New Hampshire, particularly Maine. A lot cooler up there. So folks, if you're going to drink, be responsibly. Be responsible for what you do. Drink responsibly. Don't drive. Don't run machinery, big saws or anything like that. But have a good time. Family and friends. We're only dancing on this earth for a short time. So do things with your family and your friends. They're precious, really. So, and your fellow workers. That's right. Your fellow workers are like family. You be with them from 8 to 12 hours a day. Alright. Have a good day. Ciao.